Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, guys, I want to bring you guys some transfer news in regards to Ronald Araujo and Alejandro Balde. Both players have interest from abroad, and we're going to be talking about that on today's video. And then I want to be going away from Barcelona, and I want to be talking about Vinicius Jr. Because if you guys don't know, Vinicius Jr., he was sent off in the match against Valencia, and we're going to be talking about his suspension and the lack of basically a heavy suspension. We're going to be talking about that. But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Everything is posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. And as well, if you guys missed my earlier video, I've talked about Hansi Flick and Rafinha, their awards in the press conference ahead of Barcelona's match against Athletic Club in the Spanish Super Cup. So make sure to go check out that video. But let's get started on the video. All right, guys, let's get straight into the video and let's talk about Ronald Araujo. Now, we do know that Ronald Araujo, his contract situation is still up in the air. We have some better sensations right now than we did in the past. You know, a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about potential Ronald Araujo departure. And this report from Sky Sport and from Italy, they were saying that Juventus, they were interested in Ronald Araujo, and they were, trying to start conversations with Barcelona for a transfer. And this wouldn't be for the summer, but it would be for January, and they would want him now. And if not now, if not on a permanent transfer, they would be looking for Ronald Araujo on a loan. And so we're going to be talking about that. And in regards to that news, Juventus, they would be willing to pay roughly 50 million euros for Ronald Araujo's services. And in regards to that transfer fee, I think that is way too low for a player of Ronald Araujo's qualities. Minimum, you'd be looking for 70 to 80 million. And especially if you're going to be grabbing Ronald Araujo in the January transfer window, that price would be heftier, looking how you're going to be basically taking it away at the halfway point of the season. But that is in a hypothetical world. And another report from Sport was saying that Ronald Araujo's entourage, his basically his closest group, his entourage, they've dismissed these news. They regard it as fake news, and that he is only focused on staying at Barcelona. And that at first, that was my interpretation of this whole transfer rumors. I didn't give him much credibility, especially looking at how a loan deal for Ronald Araujo, I see in no way, in no circumstances would that actually be happening. Ronald Araujo leaving Barcelona on a loan, that just wouldn't happen unless things go absolutely crazy. And even then, we under no circumstances would Barcelona be looking to let go of Ronald Araujo in January, looking at how we're trying to have a very successful season. And so, I'm dismissive of these transfer rumors, but if you guys do see credibility in these rumors, let me know. Ronald Araujo to Juventus, would that be something that you guys are open to? Or would you guys be looking to dismiss them just like I have? And moving from one Barcelona player to the next, I want to be talking about Alejandro Balde, because Ronald Araujo, he has interest from Italy, and Balde, he has interest from France. Apparently, this report from Mate Moreto was saying that PSG, they are interested, and they're keeping an eye on the Spanish fullback. And the price tag that is being thrown around is 55 million euros. Now, I think that is a little bit cheap for Alejandro Balde. I'd be looking for 60 to 7 million for the Spaniard. And, I am a fan of Alejandro Balde. I understand these transfer rumors that are popping up and everything. And I do say that Barcelona, they do need to strengthen this left back position. If Alejandro Balde were to depart, we would need to bring in a top fullback. As I value Alejandro Balde. I think he's one of the top fullbacks in modern football at the moment. But I will say that he does have room for improvement, and he can't carry an entire flank like a Jordi Alba could in the past. I think that's one of the differences from Balde to previous Barcelona fullbacks. But I am still very, very inclined to keeping Alejandro Balde. I still think that he should be the starter, and that Barcelona, they should be looking for players to give him competition. And this could be a transfer in the summer and everything. But we've seen these rumors in the past, and if I'm Barcelona, I'm keeping both of these players. I'm not letting these players go, and especially for these prices, I think they are very, very cheap. Especially looking at some of the players that are being sold for in other teams. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. And now, guys, the final topic of today's video is Vinicius Jr. I want to be talking about him because, as I said, Vinicius Jr., he was banned. He was sent off in Real Madrid's 2-1 victory over Valencia, in which I have no idea how it happened, man. These guys have tremendous luck, man. How does Bellingham, get that goal right there after a mistake from one of the Valencia players? That's something that would only happen to Real Madrid. But we were, looking for how long Vinicius Jr. was going to be suspended, and we now know he's going to be suspended for only 2 games in La Liga. He's going to miss the game against Las Palmas and the game against Valladolid, and that's absolutely embarrassing and very, very frustrating. And now, why do I say that? Because according to the article 104 of the Spanish Federation, it establishes that any aggression is punishable by a suspension between 4 to 12 matches, and that includes the Super Cup games. Just having Vinicius Jr. be suspended for the La Liga games is all in an effort to have Vinicius Jr. be able to play these next 2 games in which Real Madrid, they have an opportunity to win the trophy. I remember in that 2022 to 2023 season, Lewandowski, he was banned for 3 matches for touching his nose. He was banned for 3 matches. Unbelievable. And then Vinny Jr. for putting his hands on a player, pushing him, showing aggression, only banned for 2. That's absolutely ridiculous. And that's on top of that, looking as well at some of his attitudes right here. When he gets into the referees' faces, he basically insults the referees. We have to remember the Hansi Flick guys. Hansi Flick, remember in the game, I believe it was against Las Palmas, in which he was sent off. He only put his hand on the referee, and Hansi Flick was sent off for a red card, and he was basically he missed 2 matches, the same as Vinny Jr. That's unbelievable, man. It's just absolutely frustrating because Real Madrid, they just play by different rules. They're allowed this power and this ability in the league, and that comes from all of the executives, all of the people in powerful positions, the La Liga president showing how much of a Madridista is, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Every part of the Spanish football, all the way from every division, you see Real Madrid fans, you see them adamantly showing their support for the club, and that's just absolutely ridiculous, man. Vinicius Jr., he should be missing for 4 games minimum. You can't be aggressive to another player, and he should be missing the Super Cup games. But that's just Real Madrid. They play by different rules. But I don't know your guys' thoughts in regards to that. Do you guys think that Vinny Jr., he should it's a rightful suspension, he should only be missing 2 matches, or do you agree with me that he should be missing roughly 4 matches? Let me know down below. But guys, that was it for the video. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and I'll be making sure to respond to them. But guys, thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.